Good morning, loves. Isn't this a good day to go on a road trip?
Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, la-la-la. Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, la-la-la.
Coupled with good music, good food that you packed in, small lunch boxes, and just the overall atmosphere traveling under the trees makes me remember all the childhood memories I had traveling with my parents to some beach resort. And I think that's one of the few things I want to impart to my kids. When you were young, when you didn't have to worry about bills, when you enjoyed time with family. And I think that's one of the few things that we forget and we take for granted. I want to make those memories with my family now, and I want my kids to remember them. So, how about you guys? This trip is about giving thanks. Since our baby boy is turning 1 next week, we're heading to this church down south. It's called Simala Shrine. It has been compared to the La Sagrada Church in Spain because of its magnificent architecture. I'm adding a photo on the left. This is the Spanish church compared to a photo on the right, which is the Simala Church. It's a really known tourist spot and a favorite go-to place for devotees asking for miracles, answered prayers. Actually, when you go inside the church, which we can't do now, but when you go in, you'll see rows and rows of letters from devotees giving thanks because of all the answered prayers that the Virgin Mary has given to them. So we're just very near now. Getting into the church, usually mostly a flock of flower sellers and candle sellers would come to you. It has been a livelihood in the community to sell different trinkets and goods. But now, since during the pandemic, tourism has been down, I would suggest don't have second thoughts buying those flowers from outside vendors. It also helps their livelihood. We chose green for success, blue for perseverance, violet for, our life plan, and pink to give thanks. The colors of the candles when melted looks really cute. And I think it's also a very memorable thing for kids to light candles. I mean, that was one of the favorite things I did when I was a kid, when my parents would take me to church. During the pandemic, the church closed its doors from tourists, and they just allocated a space beside the whole structure for people to still come over and pray. And it has been a very quiet weekday actually, visiting this place. I would suggest to visit the place during the weekdays to avoid the crowds. park in this area, a couple of meters away from the entrance. So it's very spacious, and they also have bathrooms, service bathrooms in this space. So this was a good drive, and we're now ready to drive back to the city. We also made a detour in Naga. It's now popularly called as the Naga Boardwalk, and I think it's really worth checking out. I suggest visiting this place right after a drive from the south, or visiting Simala Shrine. It has very beautiful scenic views, especially at night. Great to enjoy quiet walks with family and friends. And it's very spacious. I would still suggest visiting there during a weekday, just to avoid the crowds. Thanks for watching. Until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos and updates.